thing. It's motherfucking love. We tried together, didn't have my motherfucking brother. That's my dog. I pay her bills and buy designer, but I don't love her. She just play a part when it's time to smoke 'em. I pull up, pick up the bag and burn rubber. I got a sweet tooth, but I stay away from suckers. No boo in Malibu or my last supper. I fucked her in rush hour traffic, Chris Tucker had everybody screaming gang, gang, gang. If folk come and get you, you gon' tell on the whole gang. She said, can she fuck me with my diamond chain? If I ain't in the bank, then I'm on the plane. About to go get some money, or go spend some money. They stopped me in the airport, had too many binges on me.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in, or welcome if this is your first time. Same. Pretty much what we got going on in today's video is we're just doing a quick nut and bolt check on the rear, nut and bolt check on the front, making sure that all of the suspension up front and in the rear is tight and all set. I remember if you guys watched last week's video, if you didn't, go watch it if you want. If not, that's fine too. But in last week's video, I said that we were going to be last week's video, I ended off by saying in this week's video, the one you're watching right now, that we are going to be putting the shocks in, the anti-roll bar in, and doing all that stuff. Long story short, I got bored during the week and flat out just did it. Didn't film it because if I get time during the week to come in, I'm not setting up a camera or anything. I'm just going to come in, rock it out, and head out because, you know, job keeps me busy. So throughout the week, hit or miss if I'm working on this thing. But when I do come in during the week, I'm not going to film or anything like that. I'm just going to put my phone down and kind of get to work. But with that being said, I will happily crawl underneath and show you guys the anti-roll bar is in. It's welded in, it's bolted in. The shocks are in, they're bolted in. And the rear of this car is all set. The only thing I really have to do back here is gear oil and pinion angle. And then, of course, run brake lines and things like that. But we'll worry about that when it is time to plumb the car. Pretty much want to get everything in the car except for the interior. But I'm talking about when it's time to plumb it. I want to have the motor in, the transmission in, all the brakes, which I do have all the brakes. I do got to give them a good once-over just to make sure that they are put on correctly because, like I said, this thing, if you remember last video, I was saying that this thing would get rolled out and the blue car would get rolled in. So there are definitely days where I would just throw shit on and then we'd figure out if, you know, and then I was like, I'll remember to bolt this up later. Course it's later and I don't remember if I did it correctly. So when it is time to plumb the car, we will be looking at the brakes, making sure they're all good. I know I got to get a new brake line for the rear because one of these, this one right here, when I was for some reason, I don't know, I left the brakes hooked up when I brought it from my dad's to here after we put the center section and all that crap, and they kinked the line pretty bad. So I got to buy a new one of those. That's not a big deal. It's like I think I can buy all three of those again for like $60. So not worried about that much. But when it is time to plumb the car, fuel lines, wire it, brake lines, crap like that, I will be kind of going through the front here, making sure that I did put the brakes on, I did put the front struts on correctly, everything's all bolted down, and we're ready to go. That's not this video, but I'm more or less just talking about it. So what we got going on in today's video is that nut and bolt check, which you are going to see in a couple of seconds. But first, let me crawl underneath here and show you guys that I did put the anti-roll bar in, and what else? shocks and stuff are in. I'll crawl underneath. I'll give you a quick little view. Anti-roll bar is in. Shocks are in. Anti-roll bar needs a little bit of adjustment. It is simply just in to roll the thing around. But of course, when I go over pinion angle and stuff like that, we'll get that thing so it's adjusted pretty good. What we got going on after the nut and bolt check is we're gonna go pull that motor out of the corner and take a quick look at it and kind of go over the plan with that thing. So enjoy the little nut and bolt check we got going on, and see you guys when we come back in.
Full of motherfucking blue guac, oh. Half a house in my Gucci 2 socks, oh, oh. For the summertime, got a new drop, oh. Trapper slash rapper slash bad bitch snatcher. Baby mama mad, she say you live like a bastard. So what? Sold 100 pounds and gave 10% to the pastor. Keep going up the ladder, they mad, make them mad. I told my son when I'm gone, you gon' be a rich little bastard, yeah. Pointers on me hitting, leave a bitch dizzy, yeah. All my old bitches feeling salty, yeah, yeah. In my DM talk about why you dog me, yeah, yeah. But I still miss you, can you call me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard ain't shit changed, that you still ballin', yeah, yeah. She used to bust some scripts for me at Walgreens. Smuggling narcotics, my calling. Foes on the Mercedes, that's major. Oh, gold gang going crazy, that's major. Yeah, millions on the table, that's major. I turned dirt into diamonds, that's major. You searching for fame? I became a superstar in the dope game. It's dog. Found out you a hater, I can't look at you the same. Goddamn. She said, can she take a picture with my chain? Got 2 twin sisters, call them yin yang. Goddamn. I wish I wouldn't have fucked that bitch, she insane. Alexander McQueen on me, ain't got a stain.
Take 2. All right, guys, so what you are looking at here is a 5.3 LS. This LS I bought like 4 years ago. If you watched last week's video, then you know that I wanted to do a turbo LS deal for the red car, the street car, the car that we're working on right now. And I'm calling an audible, I'm changing the plans for a couple reasons. We'll go over them. So this was originally gonna be a stock bottom end turbo deal, very boring, very much the same as everyone else. I'm not doing that anymore. I've kind of changed my mind for a couple reasons. Cost, time, and cool factor is kind of, those are the 3. This is now going to be, this is the final time it's changing. I've already ordered parts, so literally can't change it or else I'm throwing money away, and I don't want to do that. So this is going to be a carbureted nitrous deal, and it's still going to be a stock bottom end, but we're going to do cam, heads, head work, things like that, top end stuff. Why am I doing that? Because I think nitrous is cool. In the famous words of Jason Terrell, it's the sexiest way to go down a racetrack, and I firmly believe that. 2, the cost. It is substantially cheaper to go that route, and I'm not saying it's cheaper if you're trying to go 8s, 9s, 7s in the quarter mile. Most definitely is probably not the cheapest way to go when you have a stock bottom end LS. You would definitely be better off doing a turbo deal for that. But I'm just trying to go mid 10s. This is a 10-second street car. It doesn't have a cage. My wife is going to be driving it. Like I said, I've driven some faster shit. She has not. I mean, she's gone like low 10s on asphalt on a snowmobile, so it's not like she's gone, she hasn't gone fast before, but she has. But for me, it's one of those, I've always wanted a nitrous LS. I've always wanted a carbureted LS. I do think they're cool. I'm a little bit of a boomer, and honestly, I think it's just gonna be kind of a badass little deal. It's gonna sound good, it's gonna run good, it's gonna look good. So this is the final time this is getting changed. And it's not even really getting changed that much because I haven't ordered anything for it, but I have ordered some parts to kind of lock myself into doing a nitrous LS on this thing. This was the plan for the car months ago when I first started ordering parts again. And then I was like, oh, you know what, but a turbo would be fun on the street and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. 100% right, it would be, but we're going back. Carbureted nitrous LS is a 5.3. It's going to be a stock bottom end deal, and we're going to kind of push the limits of it. And that's another reason why I wanted to do it, is I wanted to throw it up on YouTube and show you guys that, hey, you can still run really good with a carbureted LS and some nitrous for your project car. So that way, those of you at home that are like, I don't know what to do with my blah, blah, blah. Well, let me show you a simple, easy, inexpensive. Cars are expensive. We just know this. Hot rods are expensive. And price of shit just keeps going up. So let me show you guys a fun, easy way to reach your goals, as long as they're not crazy. Obviously, if your goals are 9s, 8s, well, this ain't gonna be for you. This is gonna be for the guys that are trying to go 11s, 10s, just trying to get their cars running after they've been sitting for a while. I'm going to kind of give you a cost breakdown of doing this, and once again, show you kind of step by step how we're doing, how we're gonna run this. So that is the plan with it. That's it. Stock bottom end, carbureted, nitrous LS in the red street car. I've always wanted a nitrous car, always wanted a carbureted LS. This was the plan for the car months ago. It's time to make it happen. So that is what we are gonna do. I do have quite a bit of stuff for this already. Obviously got coil packs, all that stuff. These headers gotta go. Gonna do a nice set of headers. Maybe I'll even build my own. We'll see. So that way I can still do a little bit of fabrication on this channel. We're not doing as much bolting on. So because we are kind of at the bolt on stage, there really isn't much left that needs to be made for this car. A lot of things just bolt in. So maybe I will build my own headers for this thing, my own exhaust. Water pump for it. I don't know if I want to do electric or if I want to keep this. I might go electric because this is going to rob a little bit of horsepower from it. And as this is kind of like already going to be lower on horsepower on motor, maybe I'll go electric, so that way I can kind of, one, keep the belt stuff pretty simple, two, save a little horsepower. We'll see. What else do I got for it? I don't know. A lot of it's at my dad's house. I did have ICT billet stuff for it, the front drive stuff. I don't know if I still have that anymore. We're gonna have to look for it, but got starter. I know there's an alternator somewhere for this thing. Ta-da! Carbureted nitrous LS. Take everything I told you about this build in last video, throw it away. Don't matter. Thank you for watching it. Don't matter. We're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna go get rowdy. And like I said, there's no cage in this thing. I'm not trying to set the world on fire. I'm trying to have some fun. And I think a nitrous LS is gonna be fun. And we are going to figure out some limits on it. Mainly because that blue car back there, I kind of want to go for the stock bottom end nitrous record with that thing. I don't remember what the record is. It's in the 5s. But that blue car is going to be light. It's going to work good. So maybe if I can do some testing on this, figure out what they like, what they don't like, my road to the record in the blue car might be a little bit easier. So that's kind of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna cram some nitrous in this thing. We're going to actually start taking this thing apart in the next video and look it over. Like, I bought it 4 years ago. It's been sitting. I need to get it apart. Make sure, I don't even know if when they reassembled this thing, if they put oil in it or if they put like assembly lube on things. I don't know. Don't remember. Don't care. So I do need to get it up on the engine stand, kind of start diving into it, kind of get it taken apart. So that is going to be the next video. Next week's video, we are going to get going on that. So thank you for tuning in. Let me come up and grab you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's video. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Let's get rowdy. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one.